Hello everyone. In the previous lecture of structural mechanics, I have covered the first chapter, that is stress strain chapter, then the next chapter of principal stress, principal strain, and the third chapter we are studying, that is shear force and bending moment chapter. In that chapter, I have covered one lecture of that chapter, that is different types of load, different types of beam and different types of support. Okay, that's three things I have covered. In this lecture we will cover the next topic of the chapter, that is stability of the structure, how to know a structure to be stable or unstable, and the next thing is how to know a structure to be statically determinate or indeterminate. Okay, so that thing we will study in this lecture. So for that you have to find out one thing, the degree of static indeterminacy. Suppose ds, detail of this thing you study in the structural analysis, but the fundamental thing you should know how to calculate this. So how to calculate this? After calculation of this value will dependent on this through criteria. Okay, so first calculate the degree of static indeterminate. How to find out? So by using the formula R minus E, you can find out this ds. So how to find out? R means number of external reactions. E means number of equilibrium equations. Okay, so generally E value is 3 for 2D structures. Okay, generally E equal to 3 for 2D structures. What are these three equations? One is summation of horizontal force is 0, that is 1. Okay, second one is summation of vertical forces is 0. Okay, and the third one is moment about z direction is 0. These three are equilibrium equations. Okay, summation of horizontal force is 0, summation of vertical force is 0, moment about z direction is 0. Okay, so E we have already know. What is R? I already written. Number of external reaction. That means I have studied, I have taught you in the previous class. Suppose one fixed support. So here R will be how much? What are the reactions? One is vertical, one is horizontal, and another one is moment. So total is 1, 2 and 3. Like this you have to determine. One is hinge support. So what is R here? One vertical, one horizontal. So R equal to 2. In roller support, R equal to how much? Only vertical reaction, so R equal to 1. Like this you have to find out the R. E already you know, that is 3. So RE already you have seen how to find out. Now you can find out ds for a structure. So after finding out ds, if three conditions are there, if ds equal to 0, then the structure is stable and determinate. Okay, if this degree of static indeterminacy is 0, means suppose R is equal to E. That means what? 0 कब आएगा? ds equal to 0 जब R equal to E रहेगा. Okay, So in that case, that structure will be stable and determinate. Okay. In the second case, if ds is greater than 0, then what will happen? If our r value is more than e, r अगर e से ज़्यादा हो गया तो ही ds पॉजिटिव आएगा, तो उस केस में क्या रहेगा? स्ट्रक्चर तो स्टेबल रहेगा पर वो हो जाएगा इनडिटरमिनेट स्ट्रक्चर. Okay. Now for the rest case remaining, only ds should be less than 0, that case only remains. So if you are getting ds is less than 0 means r is less than or equal to 2, that is most worst case. So the structure is unstable in that case and the structure is also indeterminate. Okay. So what do you mean by this determinate and indeterminate? Determinate structure means what? You can find out the whatever the external reactions by using the equilibrium equations. मतलब इक्विलिब्रियम इक्वेशन जो 3 है, ये 3 यूज करके तुम सब अननोन रिएक्शंस फाइंड आउट कर सकते हो. ठीक है. अगर तुम फाइंड आउट नहीं कर सकते तो उस केस में बोलते हैं इनडिटरमिनेट. यू नीड मोर इक्वेशन टू फाइंड आउट द अननोन्स. सो इन दैट केस वन कंपैटिबिलिटी equation should be used. Compatibility equation will be used to find out the unknown reactions. Okay. So if the number of equilibrium equations is equal to number of unknowns, that both are equal, you are getting 0 value, that is determinate. Means you are determined to calculate the unknown forces. But if you are unable to find out the unknown forces due to the less number of equilibrium equations, then you need more compatibility equations. Okay. So for that you need more compatible equations. So this is all about your static determinacy, indeterminacy and stability. Okay. So in one exception is there in this case, so I want to highlight this. So that two exceptions are reactions should not be parallel. Okay. What does it mean? इसका मतलब क्या रहेगा? पैरेलल मतलब सब रिएक्शंस एक ही डायरेक्शन में. मैं दिखाता हूँ. सपोज यहाँ पे एक रोलर, यहाँ पे एक रोलर, फिर यहाँ पे एक रोलर. तो क्या हो गया? यहाँ पे एक रिएक्शन, यहाँ पे एक रिएक्शन, यहाँ पे एक रिएक्शन. ये रोलर सपोर्ट है तो यहाँ पे हॉरिजॉन्टल रिएक्शन नहीं आएगा, है कि नहीं? ओनली वर्टिकल रिएक्शंस. सपोज R1, R2, R3. This you can see the three reactions are parallel. Okay. So this is a unstable case. Okay. There must be one hinge support. Okay, to resist that. Okay. This is a mostly unstable condition. So that I have written specially the reactions should not be parallel. What is the second exception? The reactions should not be concurrent. ओके. कंकरेंट मतलब क्या? मतलब ऐसा रहेगा कुछ रिएक्शन वगैरह, तो तीनों एक साथ मिलेंगे उधर, उसको बोलते हैं कंकरेंट. ठीक है. तो ये रिएक्शन गया, फिर ये गया, फिर ये गया, तो यहाँ पे एक मीट हुए पॉइंट पे, है कि नहीं? तो ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक है? तो that should not be concurrent. Okay, here parallel case, here the concurrent case. These are only I am teaching for your knowledge. It won't be asked in your semester examination. If it is asked, only for 1 mark, okay, not more than that, 1 or 2, okay. So but you should know these things for studying the structural mechanics chapter. मैं पहले से बोल देता हूँ, स्ट्रक्चरल मैकेनिक्स ऐसा चैप्टर है तुम अपना नॉलेज को कंस्ट्रेन करके नहीं रख सकते, ठीक है? हमेशा ट्राई करो ज़्यादा पढ़ने के लिए। ऐसा नहीं कि सिलेबस में नहीं पढ़ेंगे, तो ऐसे करेंगे तो कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा, बस रट्टा मार के जाओगे, एग्जाम में कुछ नहीं कर पाओगे, ठीक है? तो ट्राई करो, ठीक है, सब कुछ जानने के लिए, ठीक है? बहुत कॉन्सेप्चुअल सब्जेक्ट है, सो यू शुड नो वेरी वास्ट things and very deep also, okay. So these are the two exception. The reaction should not be parallel and should not be concurrent, okay. So these are the theoretical part to find out the stability and indeterminacy condition, okay. If some small example I will give to find out the static indeterminacy, okay. Suppose one fixed support is there, here one roller support is there, this is a prop cantilever beam. So now find out the ds here. If I will tell, so find out by using the formula r minus e. E you already know, that is number of equilibrium equation, that is 3. So what are R here? The external direction one is vertical, one is horizontal, one is moment, okay. So here 3, here 1. So what is R here? R equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here 3, here 1. So R equal to 4. E means number of equilibrium equation, that is 3. So the ds value is 1. So you can tell it is stable and indeterminate. Clear? Next, I will give one more example. Suppose here one roller hinge कर दो इसको, नहीं तो इसको रोलर कर दो, इसको भी रोलर कर दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे तुमको पूछा जाएगा ds फाइंड आउट करने के लिए, तो पुट द फॉर्मूला ds इक्वल टू r माइनस ई. So what is r here? Here one vertical, one horizontal. Always remember external reactions for fixed support 3, for hinge support 2, for roller support 1. So likely you can find out. So here 2, here 1, here 1. Here 1, here 1, here 2. So 2 to 4 minus 3. So you are getting 1. Clear? So here also you can tell it is stable and indeterminate. Hope it is clear. So next you can find out at least a structure is stable or not, you can able to find out. Next, before going to the shear force bending moment, again one thing you should know to find out the external reactions by using these 3 equilibrium equations. What are the 3 equilibrium equations? One is summation of horizontal forces is 0, okay, summation of vertical forces is 0, and summation of moment about z direction is 0. Okay, these are the three equilibrium equations. Okay, so by using this equation, how to find out the external reactions, that we will study in the next lecture, and we will solve number of problems how to find out the unknowns by using this equation. The most important thing, if you are not able to calculate the external reactions, then you will not solve, you cannot solve any problem of structural mechanics. Okay, so in this class only introduction to a state fluid momentum chapter, this class also. The next class will actually start our chapter, okay, the crucial part. So hope this class is clear to everyone. If any doubt, ask me. In the next class we will study the most important thing, to find out the external reactions for different support conditions. Clear? If any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you for